Angie Scott here. We're getting ready to hit the road with the Lance Truck Camper Mobile Podcast Studio. Next stop on the LBAA Women's Pro Bass Tour, Bull Shoals, the border of Arkansas, Missouri. So that's where we're heading, the Ozark Mountains. And I wanted to film a quick snippet video, just kind of showing you the week in a life on the road with the truck camper. But first, we gotta go get the boat loaded up, so let's go do it. Alright, we got the diesel purring, the boat's loaded up, everything's secured. And I wanted to show you one thing, upgrade we made to the truck. This trip we upgraded our tires to the F-rated Middle Ridge Grappler. And we've only driven the camper on the truck with these new tires just for a little bit, and I could already notice a huge difference in how it rode. So looking forward to this. Still trucking along, just went through Missouri, not a whole lot to see, went over the Mississippi River. We're in Arkansas now, just surrounded by a bunch of farmland, but we decided to make our pit stop for the night in Mountain Home, Arkansas, which is actually only about an hour from our final destination, but that'll make Saturday nice and easy breezy for us. So I've been working, Dana's been driving. Got Sophie back there, been sleeping, and that's pretty much how we roll on these trips. Let's get a little more mountainous. All right, we just made it to our campsite at Mountain Home, Arkansas. I think it's called like Jimmy's or something like that. But anyway, just a little simple RV park. We're gonna stay the night and just leave the truck on the camper. We'll be heading off to our destination for the week. Probably fairly early tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. It's only about an hour away. Alright, so we're settled in our spot. I'm in the Lance Truck Camper Mobile Podcast Studio, actually getting ready to do some editing. So this is Friday night. We're making the rest of the trek Saturday. Practice starts Sunday, so I've got a limited amount of time here. I got to get this podcast interview edited and the episode and everything done on the back end. Obviously, I want to get it done before Tuesday because that's when the episode gets released, but ideally I'll have it done before practice starts so I don't have to worry about that. And the other piece of it is I've done a lot of research on Bull Shoals. I've made some waypoints, but I have to kind of hone all those in and kind of figure out what I'm going to do Sunday. So I'm going to be practicing with Deanna Laverne, who's unfortunately having to go as a co-angler on this one. She had some boat issues. So anyway, I've got a lot of work to do in between now and Sunday. We're hoping to launch the boat tomorrow. I got to get approval from the tournament director that we're keeping it at the marina there, so I should be able to just launch it, tie it off, get it in the slip so it's ready to go for Sunday. I'm sure he'll approve that. The biggest thing is that we're not going to be out there doing any kind of fishing or any scouting of the lake or anything like that. So anyway, hopefully all that goes through. We'll be ready to go Sunday. I'll get all this done. won't have any distractions, be able to just focus on fishing.
I didn't shower half the time. I would shower every couple of days, and I would literally go to sleep because I'm working these series of numbers and their patterns. And every time I would go to stop, I would have to start it over again, you know.
All right, night one is in the books. Checking out a mountain home and going to our final destination, Highway 125 recreation area on Bull Shoals Lake. And looking forward to getting there and getting camp set up for the week. All right, we're on the final stretch to the Highway 125 recreation area. Less than 8 miles to go. Starting to get into some really beautiful scenery. And got our first good view of the lake here, so getting excited. All right, just got to our home for the week. It's a campground here just off Highway 125 across the street from the marina. And immediately got stung by a bee when I opened up the electric box, so hopefully that's not a bad sign. But we're gonna get the camper off the truck. There's only one side in the shade, so I texted the owner, asked if we could switch one side over and get this one that has some shade. He said he wasn't sure, just give it a try and see what happens. So hopefully we won't have to reload the camper back up, but we're gonna get it off the truck and I'll show you that process. Alright, so camp is set up. We've got the boat over there at the marina in a slip. It's going to be super convenient for this tournament. I'm right across the street, so just hop on my bike and get over there in the mornings for practice. And we got everything, the awning's up now, so we're all set. So one little problem I've run into here is that there is zero service, and so the only time I can get any kind of service is when we turn the truck on, and we're pretty far away from any kind of civilization, so we don't want to burn too much fuel. So my plan is, I got my podcast studio in a bag here, my laptop, everything I should need. I'm gonna get everything done that I can do without internet, and then that way I should be able to hop in the truck, fire it up, and get everything uploaded and ready for Tuesday's episode. So it's gonna be a crazy week with zero service. I'm not used to that. It's gonna make research a little more difficult as well, but we're just gonna do our best. Everyone, so day one practice is in the books. Went pretty well. Still have a lot of work to do, but it was hot, very hot. And so we are in the truck. We just left the Highway 125 campground, and we've got some Gary Yamamoto Wagyu beef brisket and some special barbecue sauce, I think that Pam Ridgel mixed up. And the reason why we're taking this back to the camper is because we've got a microwave. We can heat this stuff up in the camper. Then we're gonna bring it back over here and we're gonna have some barbecue sandwiches, which is gonna be delicious. I can already smell it. It smells so good. So, things you gotta do on tour. Thankfully, we've got a microwave in the Lance truck camper. All right, so right now I am sitting in the truck with the engine running and the air on because it's 100 degrees outside and I need the truck's Wi-Fi to get the episode out for tomorrow. So I'm working as fast as I can. Just wrapped up day 2 of practice. It's been super, super hot. So I haven't been able to get as much content outside as I would like to, or was expecting to do. So we'll try to do better, but man, it's scorcher out there. It's gonna make fishing Thursday, Friday probably pretty tough by then with the temps being so high for so long, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep my head up and hope it remains as good as it has been so far for practice. Going out again tomorrow all day. I think I'll be by myself tomorrow, so that'll be interesting to see what decisions I make differently as opposed to day 1 and day 2. Anyway, all right, back at it. Got to get this stuff. Day 3 of practice is in the books, and we've got partial day tomorrow. If people want to go out, a lot of people sit it out and rest up for tournament day Thursday to start. But we have a new development here at our campground. We actually have neighbors now, so check this out. So fellow competitor Pam Horn just pulled in with her brother Harvey to get set up, and then we've got Pam Hawerda setting up next door. So 2 Pams and us, and let's get the party started. Alright everyone, it's almost go time. We just had our tournament meeting, got our pairings. I'm boat number 18 for day 1 in the morning. We've got Glenn Ellen Valentine with me, so I'm excited to have her as a co-angler. I haven't fished with her before. Day 2, I didn't look at what number I am. Obviously it's higher, probably like 6 or 7 or 8, somewhere in there. And I have Cassie Hall with me, which we're really excited about because we've been wanting to get paired up for a long time. We were actually paired up for day 2 of Ray Hubbard, and then it ended up getting canceled. So redemption time for us here at the Wildcard on Bull Shoals Lake. We'll see how it goes.
We watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets made clear the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Boat 18, we got Angie Scott, Glenn Ellen Valentine. 19. Angie Scott, come on up, Angie. Angie is, how many we got in there? Two fish for Angie Scott. Let's get them on the board. And the weight. 425, 425 for Angie. And we were talking yesterday, she has parlayed this fishing thing that she loves so much. I mean, it's not just bass, by the way. She'll fish for, it don't matter. Whatever water and whatever's in the water, she'll fish for. She's gone all over the country. She's got a real successful podcast, and she just loves this sport so much. Competitive fishing. Angie Scott. Check her out on the podcast. We'll talk more about that in a minute. We'll get the latest on fishing day today. All right, tell me about it. I know it was tough on you, but what do you think? What's going to take tomorrow to turn things around?
I think everything's going to be totally different tomorrow. So hopefully it's better.
Well, yeah, I can tell you want 3 more.
We'll make some adjustments and see what happens.
This you got some great sponsors. I know they're all over your jersey there, but you got a great big boat that you fish out of. It's real comfortable. Everybody seems to love it because it's so safe, and especially in tough water, big water.
Oh yeah, it does great out here in Bull Shoals when the wind picks up. And Freedom Boat Club sponsors me, and it's Key West Center Console 230 Bay Reef. So love it.
Tell me about your podcast.
The Woman Angler and Adventure. You can find it at thewomanangleranadventure.com. I just put episodes out every Tuesday. Interview ladies who are doing awesome things in fishing, and just get their stories out there.
Appreciate your work. Thanks a lot. Good luck tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Boat number 8, Angie Scott, and in 5th place on the coast side, Cassie Hall. Also, they got singing yesterday. How many we got, Angie? 1 today for Angie Scott, and the weight on her fish is a good one, 297. 297 for Angie. All right. Angie's always, she's like, I mentioned Stephanie going to another tournament after this. Angie's got someplace to go. We'll find out in a minute where she's headed next, but always going somewhere, finding fish to catch. And
what? You follow them on Facebook. If there's freshwater somewhere, you'll be where they'll be.
I know it. They're always doing something somewhere. Listen, so I mentioned earlier about you fishing all over the place. Where's the next stop, by the way?
We have a little break after this.
Good.
So, a couple of local tournaments. I'm going down to ICAST in July.
Where's ICAST?
Down in Orlando.
Orlando.
Might do some fishing while I'm down there, of course. So, and then hopefully I make the Classic. I don't know. We'll find out today.
We'll find out when this is all over. We'll find out who's going to make the Classic, and that'll be in a couple of months. And Alabama, you fished out of those waters before.
Yep. I fished Logan Martin last year. Had a blast. So I really hope I get to make it back, but we'll see.
Tell us once again. I want to give you a chance to plug your podcast. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's called The Woman Angler and Adventure. You can find it on all the major podcast apps and at the website, thewomanangler.com. New episodes every Tuesday. I'm on like episode 242 now. Wow. So, yeah.
And you interviewed quite a few of the ladies that you're fishing with here.
I have, yeah, and there's a bunch I haven't interviewed yet. So, ladies, I'll be hitting you up.
Thanks, Angie.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you a bunch. All right, Angie.